We're going to try this one more time. Hello, ladies and gentlemen. It is the 15th of May, 2024. It is No Waifu Wednesday. What up, everybody? What up, what up, what up, what up, what up, what up? We are back. We are so back at it like a crack addict. Thank you all for helping me see through this technical difficulty, as one is to do every time, apparently. But if you're still here with us, thank you for hanging out. Welcome. I hope you're all staying happy, healthy, and most importantly, hydrated. So I do believe I'm going to put a moratorium. I'm not going to do the shout outs anymore. It's the shout outs. The shout outs is what destroys my computer. And you guys don't hear the sound. You don't hear the sound of the last thing that the computer says. And then it goes, it is obnoxious, and the only thing that fixes it is a hard reset. Power off and power on. So big ups, thank you. Thank you, scene.gg. You suck, bruh. And I will not divulge that I may or may not have had the second US HDMI cable plugged in. So yes, I hope you all find the way that you wanted to, grieve for this loss. It will never happen again. I'm never shouting anybody out ever again. It blew up my computer. But Mage, you were worth it, pimp. I love you. Effectively 90% of my content is now neutered because I cannot lean on watching other people's stuff, so I'm going to have to come up with my own shit. Congratulations. Well, I actually did, because I don't know if you guys noticed this or not, but we have some brand new exclamation point commands. I literally just remembered this as I was looking at my sound effects button, and this is some real shit. So if you go and type in exclamation point SF3, you will get a random Street Fighter 3 Third Strike announcer voice. Super hot ready. Yeah, pretty cool, yeah? I think so. But beyond that, we also have a MVC2 command. So if you just type in exclamation point MVC2, you'll get a random Marvel vs. Capcom 2 sound effect. First attack. But if you thought that was it, oh shit, that ain't it. See, now I'm leaning more on the sound effects. Cringe, yeah? But for all my StepMania style enjoyers, if you type in exclamation point DDR,
dancing isn't even work. I love it.
You will get a random Dance Dance Revolution announcer sound effect, carefully curated from the internet. Speaking of the internet, we were actually live streaming on the internet just this morning. That's right. We were doing some StepMania.
Standard mode.
We were doing What Are You Doing StepMania every Monday through Friday, every 10 o'clock to noon-ish. Sometimes I start at 9. All really depends. So, not only did we take on a lot of new requests and new songs thanks to Rather Be, she hooked me up with some step chart packs, but that wasn't all. The StepMania community continues to be excellent to each other. And Alex the Lion also dropped a couple links. Coffee not safe for work as well. And I think now we're sitting on about 14,000 songs that we could play. You can actually see the list, the ever-growing list by typing in !SL. It's not going to do anything for today's stream, at least right here, right now. But if you wanted to take a look-see at all the songs that we have collected over the course of streaming StepMania, just click that link that shows up in the chat. And it actually has a nice little search command. So if you wanted to specifically look for, oh, I don't know, Final Fantasy songs, you just type in Final Fantasy. And let me tell you, I got a couple of them. A couple of them that I have dreamed of playing for years, only to find out that Rather B had them, and she was so gracious enough to share the step charts with me. So thank you so much to everybody in the StepMania community. Y'all are legends. Y'all are great. I appreciate you. I would shout you out, Rather B, but I'm afraid I'm going to blow up the dang on computer. So I'm not going to do it. But that was this morning. If StepMania is your bag, again, every Monday through Friday, 9 o'clock-ish to noonish. Doing it all over again tomorrow. Oh my God. Oh my God. I love it. I love being able to go to bed at a decent time, knowing that I'll wake up bright-eyed and bushy-tailed, ready to go downstairs, ready to have my bulletproof coffee, and ready to enjoy StepMania Dance Dance Revolution with all of y'all. I'm going to try and put some more tender love and care into those streams, actually. I like what we have going on up over there so far. Every 5 songs with 10 kettlebell squats and 10 push-ups. That helps me, you know, get the full body workout every morning. And then also encouraging people to, you know, hold up, I got a button for this. Drink some water. Oh, we're so back, yes. Ladies and gentlemen, everybody, bow your heads and pretend to be serious for a second. We are in the midst of royalty. King Be Cruel in the ha. Bang, bang. Don't tell Sly I do this, please. I ain't trying to be in the line of fire. I respect King Sly. Nothing but love, man. Nothing but love. How are you, King Be Cruel? King Be Cruel understands that now you can use !SF3 for Street Fighter 3 to get a random...
Welcome to the world of Street Fighter 3.
And there it is.
Prepare for battle.
You know what? I wish I can tell you, Marionette, why it didn't refresh, but... I wish I could tell you why it didn't tell you. But the computer completely took a shit on me. I shouted out Mage Site. And I got the terrible screech of everything grinding to a halt on the computer. And then it reset itself. It first gave me the blue screen of death. Then it reset itself. Then everything loaded up. And then I jumped back on stream. Whenever this happens, which is frequently, because it did last time, did yesterday. No, Monday. I just gotta bite the bullet and just wipe this computer and start from scratch. Everything that you see here is it's like 4 or 5 years worth of me putting things together and making all this stuff work. Starting from scratch is gonna take a lot of time. I think if I could just push past Final Fantasy VII Rebirth, I can play Diablo 4 on my off time like I always do. However, I played a little bit earlier, and I gotta say, Diablo 4 Season 4 is looking pretty good. And I actually wanted to talk about it with you guys. So what happened this past Tuesday? Diablo 4 just dropped their Season 4 update, which is essentially like, man, the last season was not very good. It was like oh my God, ladies and gentlemen, kings and queens, and everybody in between. Give it up. Bruce Odyssey with the raid. What up, Raiders? It is Wednesday. Happy Wednesday to everybody that celebrates. I hope you are all happy, healthy, and most importantly, and I got a button for this, hydrated. Drink up if you can. We love staying hydrated. And I mean it as a threat. How is everybody doing? Welcome to the show. I stream StepMania every Monday through Friday, 9 o'clock a.m. to around noon. That's where I get my exercise in. We play a bunch of different styles and genres of songs. We have a request list that you can submit some of the songs that you want to see me step to. Well, Brooke, thank you so much for hanging out. Tell Bruce that I love him, and I hope everybody, I hope everything's okay. Brooke, Bruce, we love you guys. Thank you so much. But yes, Raiders, welcome. My name is Lord Diaz. I'm a professional wrestler as well. 19 years. He'll be okay. It's been a while since this last one. Well, if there's anybody that can help him see through it, I know it's going to be you. Real shit. Brooke is awesome. And Brooke and Bruce are the tandem tag team. Setting standards. Love them. Good vibes, hugs and nugs. You got me saying hugs and nugs to people out in real life, so influential even. And one of my favorite things to do in Bruce Odyssey's chat is dropping these Moogles, the same ones that Deus Marionette just dropped earlier. This is my jam right here. We love Moogles here. But beyond my StepMania streams in the morning, every weekday morning, every Monday through Friday, I also play PlayStation. I'm not really a PC gamer per se, but recently I've been playing Final Fantasy VII Rebirth. I'm a huge Final Fantasy nerd. And I'm actually in the middle of playing Final Fantasy XIV, Final Fantasy XVI, and Final Fantasy VII Rebirth. Crazy to think. I pick up Helldivers 2. I do not have an Xbox, and I do not have a gaming PC. Actually, lies. Actually, those are lies. Got me lying like the guy.
You fucking moron!
Gotta get you a different genre. Helldivers 2 is PlayStation 5. Oh my goodness. Well, I'm glad that you said that out loud. I'm glad that we're putting it out into the ether because my plan is for Final Fantasy VII Rebirth is to just plow through the story. Pause. We've got to plow through the story because we are just one chapter away from the end. And I want to talk about the game and the story and the ending with my friends who are also huge Final Fantasy nerds. Are you noticing a pattern here? And I would love to play Helldivers too. I'm ready for democracy, baby. Or whatever the meme is. I don't get the meme. I'm sorry. I'm a pleb. I'm a normie. I do not know anything about it. But that will also kind of inspire me and motivate me to start playing the game so I understand what the memes mean. But yes, everybody that came on over from Bruce's stream, I don't know if you're familiar with the early 2000s Adult Swim aesthetic. I'm kind of all about that life. I love it. It's when it was a perfect union of me discovering late night Adult Swim and marijuana. It unlocked a part of my brain that I was like, yep, this is it. This is the rest of my life. And it has been the rest of my life. Whenever I'm actually hanging out with people and Adult Swim's on at night, it's always on. And whenever a bump comes on, everything stops and I watch the bump. And it has gotten to such a point.
You need to practice more.
I've heard of Smiling Friends. I've heard of it, yes. But I fell off of Adult Swim once they started doing more live action stuff. So now that they have, yes, Robot Chicken. Robot Chicken. I fucks with that. I miss Aqua Teen.
Dancing is forbidden.
I miss Brack Show. I miss the Boondocks. Venture Brothers, thank you. Rather Be. Oh my God. So true. I've fallen off too. I think the last thing I saw was Tom Goes to the Mayor. Damn, and that's a long time ago.
Oh shit! Oh shit!
Long time ago. It's crazy to think how long ago that was. That's when I was introduced. That's when Toonami put me onto a bunch of anime. Like Big O. Come on now, bruh. Man. Just thinking about it. Getting put on to Cowboy Bebop. And then also, there was a couple of other shows done by that same studio that they had on later. Inuyasha. I wish they had Cowboy Bebop, yes. I can go on all day talking about my love for Adult Swim. Obviously, it's all over the place. Yu Yu Hakusho, yes. Outlaw Star, damn. Y'all get me feeling nostalgic right now. That's crazy. Tenchi Moyo, yes. All of those. Oh my God. Fuyukui. FLCL, get on, bruh. Ellie, hello, my friend. How are you? I hope you're happy, healthy, and most importantly, hydrated. Oh, it don't work? Everything's falling apart. Yu Yu Hakusho is Mage's jam. Well, Mage has excellent taste. Ellie, I am excellent. If my Camo Studio Pro that I'm paying $5 a month for worked. But alas, that's why I'm a cartoon. Oh, and I have a huge announcement, guys.
Show me your hottest moves.
A DDR StepMania announcement. Hold on to your butts. I have, since the last time we've seen each other, added a new camera.
And his name is John Cena.
You can't see John Cena, but you'll be seeing a lot more of me. That's right. I got a 4K wide angle camera, so I can show y'all that I'm not cheating when I'm using the kettlebells and I'm throwing it over my head for the kettlebell squats. And who knows, maybe I'll use that camera for a full body dance thing, but I don't know. I've looked back on old footage of me playing DDR, and unless I'm holding on to a bar, which I never did, I have not ever touched a bar. I feel like my arms flail and there's no grace to it unless
Really? You're a fucking moron.
Unless it's a song that I've played for decades. I don't have any real, like, I can't look cool doing it. And you know, I'm a huge vain motherfucker, so I cannot be seen with weakness. But can you do 25 push-ups off screen like the guy
It's obvious.
does
You
in
don't
24
know what
seconds?
you're talking about.
Yeah, well, I did do 20 in a set because I forgot it. And I was like 15 songs in. I said, screw it. It wasn't even 10. It was 20, bro. It was 20. It was on camera. But yes, the rumors in Scuttlebutt are true. There is a new second style camera that is going to be employed. So if you're a fan of that, do stay tuned. Tomorrow morning, 9 or 10-ish a.m. to noon, for StepMania.
It can't ever get any better than this.
But that's StepMania. Like we were talking about before, I don't know if you guys are fans of Diablo like I am. I play Diablo 4 a lot. I play it off stream because a lot of that game is you looking at menus and doing math and figuring out which gear is going to be
Double
best.
KO.
The fighting and all of that is cool. When you're plowing through a bunch of mobs, pause. It's actually a really good game. The problem is the inventory and some of the builds were kind of like busted. And they didn't. I would play a season. I've played every season of the game. I bought the game. I played the seasons, and once I get to like level 50, once I get into nightmare dungeons and I run a couple, then I start like I fall into a rhythm of the abilities that I have and the stats that I got, and there's just no deviation. And then I fall off, and then I do something else. So apparently season 4 is supposed to fix all this. King Be Cruel, I love Diablo. What's your opinion on 4? So yeah, man. I love Diablo 4. I've played the other Diablos, but not as much as this. I love the pick up and play aspect of it. If I know I have a half hour that I can burn, I'll just fire up Diablo 4, hop in a nightmare dungeon, or now in this case, the Hell Tides, and I'll get into that later. And just, you know, do a little dungeon crawl, get a little bit of loot, and then back to the blacksmith and all of that. So I'm down for it. I watch videos. I've seen Darth Microtransaction TV. I like him. I like this other guy on YouTube. He has like a blue hoodie that he has on all the time. Oh shit, ladies and gentlemen, kings and queens, and everybody in between, give it up. We've got one of my students from the MCW Pro Wrestling production class in the chat. Ladies and gentlemen, give it up for Dom DeMarco. King Be Cruel, literally, this guy right here, Dom right here. I asked him, because he's a part of the MCW Pro Wrestling production class. He's one of my students. I said, if you had a on-camera personality name, what would it be? Is that really his name? Yes, but it's Dom. Dom DeMarco. Dom DeMarco. Bang, bang. And it's crazy because one of our other students training to be a wrestler, he's a detractor too. If you follow me on Twitter, me and Mark Brutal, we became a tag team known as the Detractors. So I'm even thinking I want to have Dom doing special introductions for us. We'll be like, what is that guy's name? Alberto Del Rio and Ricardo Rodriguez. Yeah. I want our Dom DeMarco to be our special announcer for the Detractors, the hottest tag team coming up in the ranks at MCW Pro Wrestling. When I'm at these shows and I cut promos, like if I have a show over the weekend, usually we'll have a portion of the show where you cut a promo and you're ragging on the crowd. I'm not sure how I'll be able to juggle that while I'm doing music. Well, we'll have that conversation later, Dom, because you're very focused on getting you that announcing gig. So we're gonna work on that. Anybody can press play, Dom. So I'm taking all angles into consideration. But Diablo 4 is actually, for the time that I played it earlier today off stream, I really liked it. So, like, they've made it actually easier. They reduced the number of affixes on legendary and rare items. But the potency of the affixes are better overall, apparently. So it's like, it's the less is more of it, so you don't have to keep following it. I'm not sure how I would be able, yeah. I was rereading that, my apologies. I'm also kind of high, leave me alone. I'm looking at 4 screens over here, making sure that everything is copacetic. I'm also keeping an eye on Prolokar's channel. I need to make sure that I'll be able to live react to him. He is. I'll be damned. Copy that. And now, ladies and gentlemen, it's now time for my favorite segment, and I know it's Prolokar's favorite segment. Let's go ahead and see what Prolokar is getting into over on his channel. Take your time, internet. There he is, ladies and gentlemen, Prolokar.
Through Fallout 4 with a baseball bat, and I fucking loved just hitting people with a baseball bat. That was really fucking fun, and I couldn't say that. And then I was gonna say to Deus, hey, we're making some barbecue burgers, and that was a really cool story. That was a really funny story about your friend or whoever that ate all those Jesuses, the bodies of Christs, the Eucharists. Had something to say about that, and I couldn't respond because Twitch is a garbage platform, and they can't get their app right. And it isn't just because I have an Android phone. I tried it on my iPhone as well. I have both because I'm not that guy.
Thank you.
I have both. I did it on both. I don't know why. I don't know if this happens to you guys, but hey, if I'm ever in your chat and I say I'm gonna chime in and then I don't, maybe something like that happens. Maybe it was Satan. I don't know. Maybe I didn't repent hard enough. Maybe I didn't say things. Maybe I didn't pray.
He didn't pray hard enough, obviously.
Maybe I didn't bow my head and pray hard enough. I have no idea. And yes, Twitch mobile is garbage. You know what's funny? I just found this out. Hey, you know what? All you fellow content creators out there, I want you guys
I'm a content creator.
Call to action. I keep saying call to action, but this is really important for you. I've been experimenting with something. I don't know if it has good results yet, but I just found out something.
Do tell.
If you have YouTube shorts and they're not getting a lot of traction, here's something that you might want to try. Only on the desktop version, mind you, only on the desktop version of YouTube Studio, there is an option where what it will do is it will say, hey, by default, it will send your YouTube short or YouTube video for that matter straight to your subscribers first. And because of the way the algorithm is, that fucks your shit up. Untick it. Because there could have been people that followed you in their dead accounts that won't watch it. The algorithm will go, huh, hey, this video is not going to do too well. So you know that video that you spent a lot of time making, and you set up all these nice descriptions, and you put your social links in there, and you put all nice in chapters in there like I fucking do, and it only gets, I don't know, 2 views?
On YouTube Shorts?
I've been fucking with it, and yeah, it actually is a little bit of truth to that. So yeah, give it a try. Give it a try. It's only on the desktop version, so it won't work on mobile. So you can upload your shit to mobile, through mobile, and have it unlisted. And then go into the desktop and click that box and see if it works. See, let me know in the Discords, or just send me a message, or call me on my private phone. My private phone number, 4784. That was Steve's number. Anyway, yeah, so I just wanted to let you guys know that I'm always trying to switch shit a little bit. Just because,
Girl, same.
Concentration is hard. And you know what's crazy is that I was asked recently by Karthus Plays, who is a friend of mine named Rocco. He's been in with the Final Fantasy streams. He was in a little bit for the Dark Souls streams. But Karthus Plays is getting back into streaming. He was actually streaming before me, and I just kind of played around with it. But I feel bad because he asked me a question, and I honestly didn't have an answer, because he said, what do you use for promotion? And I said, to be honest with you, that's why we created the Discord. But I also use Reddit.
I'm gonna be honest. I'm terrible with the Discord. I'm barely there. I'm only there to chat.
Like I have
direct messages.
I have videos on TikTok
I have all my servers
that are
muted.
160,000 views, and it didn't bring any traffic to the channel. So I have no fucking idea. So I'm sorry if I don't have the answer to the fucking question, but that's just kind of how it is. You thought you can only upload shorts via mobile. You can upload them, but you can do shorts through desktop and through mobile.
Ellie, what are you having?
Mobile. See, what I've been doing is just uploading everything
chicken.
and not listing it. That way I can work on my description because I've been adding chapters and things like that to all my stuff. But on the desktop version, and you only have one option to do this. You only have one chance to do this before it goes live, whether it's private or public. Only on the desktop, there's a little option that says it's automatically clicked. Send it to subscribers first. Give it a try. I'm serious. But you can do it through desktop. You can do it through desktop. Yelling really loudly is best friend. Thank you, Deus. I try. Look, when my children cannot sleep because I'm down here yelling into a microphone at like 2 in the morning, just know to do it for you. Also, I just realized, look, I didn't properly fix my chroma. Look at that. That's some good content right there. Isn't that great content? Yeah, some fucking great content. It's funny. I have the 2 key lights, and I still can't get the chroma just right to not do shit like this. And also, this weird thing back there, that darkness that pops up, I can't stop that because that's
chicken and macaroni salad. Let's go.
I actually have a light back there now. Not coming from the windows of Jesus.
Eating like a queen.
Or is it from Jesus?
I can do half of that. I can have the chicken.
Like it's weird. When I talk about promotion, it's kind of funny. Like my channel has kind of been around for a while now. Where like I have regular viewers like you all, and I have other people that kind of come through. They pass through. They do that. Whatever it is. There's like a revolving door. But hey, it's all good. But it's kind of funny. I've been told. When people come to my stream, like, wow, that's a really cool, like, looking thing you got, or like, hey, you got like a good, personality, you're making some funny jokes and whatever it is, right, and all this kind of stuff. I can't wait to be a part of your community. And there's a lot of times where I just want to like grab and just go, hey, no, it's just me and you. It's just me and you. It's just me. It's one-on-one. This is the community. What's up, man? How you doing? All this shit's for you, because ain't nobody coming through. Not like they do now. There are some people that do come through on the regular, like all of you guys, but also there are a couple people that like just randomly come through and say that. I'm like, I don't know what to say. You came through my stream at like 2 in the morning on like a Friday. I don't fucking know.
If someone were to offer you a non-keto homemade
like,
lunch, would you outright reject it? Would you bite the bullet or eat it? That's a good question, King Be Cruel. I would.
Why is Wisebot creating clips now? I fucking hate Wisebot. All my homies hate Wisebot.
I would. I would eat it.
See, I hope you guys like what we've done with
work
the place.
out extra hard.
We're now in a church, and keeping in the theme. What the fuck?
It's got a box over there.
Keeping in the theme with with church. I just want to say that you hear this lovely music. I hope you guys can hear it because I've been noticing that I'm a little too loud here, and you guys can't hear what's going on in my headphones. But I do have some lovely music playing. And this music is from... Can anyone guess what this music's from?
Jazz Cup, what up?
Can anyone guess what this music is from? I bet Steven knows what it's from.
How are you, my friend? Especially if it was a
saying,
red-haired, freckled DDR girl,
Tactics,
true?
It's the Brave story. And I figured
but during that time of my life, I was not eating. I was starving myself and eating diet pills. More music from
Final Fantasy because there are a lot of really banging soundtracks throughout the entirety of
Glad to hear that you are good, Jess.
But the reason why I chose
thank you for hanging out as always. Your company is always appreciated.
Is because Final Fantasy Tactics and all of the FromSoft games have something in common. All of the problems in the world, all of the bad days that happen, all the times when someone pissed in your Cheerios and ran over your dog. All the problems in the FromSoft world and in the Final Fantasy Tactics world, all the reasons why all this kind of shit sucks is because of the church.
True. It's true.
Biggest enemy in all the FromSoft games and Final Fantasy. So there you go. And Final Fantasy Tactics is an amazing game. And I played it on stream like 2 years ago. It's on the stream archive. And I absolutely love Final Fantasy Tactics. It's one of the most grounded it's Game of Thrones. You know how Final Fantasy 16 was trying to be Game of Thrones? Final Fantasy Tactics did better.
It
did it way fucking better.
It is.
Even throughout all of the shitty, what is it? Translation. Final Fantasy Tactics is still good. But hey, I know that you guys are here. I'm glad that you guys are here in church with me today as we praise our horse lords and ride on our ram keys, and we cast our faith and magic spells. And I'm gonna have some fun tonight playing this game because I do fucking love this game. Before we get any further and do anything more, we need to go ahead and praise all of you on our lovely Olatron 5.
Oh my god.
That's right! As we turn the TV on and we hope and pray to the cable gods that it's on the right input and we have our perfect picture and nothing's wrong with anything, and we're stuck on one channel and we have to call in. Look, TV is garbage. Don't get TV. Just get.
You're paying for
that's
TV?
That's all you fucking got.
Wait, dummy.
And if you guys are wondering why it is that I changed the sound effect to something that is, exactly on Steven's stream, well, maybe think about it for a while. I don't know. Just a little thought. But anyway, we're gonna go ahead and do some shout-outs. Our first shout-out of the evening is going to go to the lovely oh my god, Stream Deck. We have to do it all manually. Fortunately, I prepared for this, so our Stream Deck is going to say fuck you, but guess what? I got you guys covered. Our first shout out of the evening is to the lovely BM2KX,
Oh, thank you.
Is streaming right now.
Hi.
I
am.
Space Ghost. I don't know. Oh, Elden Ring. See, he's Space Ghost now. I'm watching him. I haven't pulled up. I can't see his reaction.
Don't stop coming, and they 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 don't.
I love that clip. I was there for that live. And you know what's funny? Deus is an amazing artist. She is an amazing person.
Yes.
She's really fucking awesome. But god damn it, Steven. I hate when you're a PNG because I love watching you react to things. Like, and I can't see how high you are.
Oh, I'm high.
What if all this was a PNG? Just saying. I'm just saying. The plan is to beat Final Fantasy VII, then go back to Elden Ring. Ooh, that'll be awesome. Currently, I don't know if you guys know who this is, but well, a lot of people know who Kai Cenat is. But Kai Cenat is currently 100+ hours. He said that he would beat Elden Ring within 100 hours, or whatever it is. Dude, that dude. If you guys want to see someone, if you want to see a story, this is the thing. The way that Elden Ring paints its story... What's up, Boneless? I see you. But the way that Elden Ring paints its story is that if you just don't give up, if people watch your playthrough, it's a really cool story. Because he's not a Elden Ring player.
Yeah,
he is not that kind of guy. He doesn't do that shit. And it started out with like, dude, he's making so many mistakes. He's so fucking trash. He's so fucking ass. And now, like, he just beat the Godskin duo and Malekith and all this kind of shit. And he's doing it without summons. And it's like, you can see him getting better and better and better. And that's why I fucking love, that's why people love watching Elden Ring. Because Elden Ring just has this thing where you can be trash at first and you suck. And then all of a sudden you start learning things and you get determined. You get so locked in. It's so fucking beautiful.
It is.
Make sure you guys check out Pat Anthony Maryland over here. That's my wife you're talking about. I'm so sorry. Oh. Yes.
Cheers, bitches.
Cheers, bitches.
We are live.
Yeah, so am I. So am I. Nice clip. Make sure you check out Deacon Storm Gaming. Who is a deacon?
Unbelievable.
Welcome.
Unbelievable. See you fucking later. See you fucking later.
He threw his controller down.
Nerd!
It's that. Earned a crown.
Good content. That's good
Wow.
content.
Stream Deck is garbage right now, so we're gonna have to do this manually. So I am so sorry about this. So fucking unprofessional. Jesus. Make sure you check out Ari Shadow right here. What's going on, Ari? Nice to see you.
He's lying.
Oh, god damn it. That's not your name. This is why I don't like to do it manually. Why is it only me and my goddamn shoutouts? Twitch is fucking up.
It's not Twitch.
Fucking up.
It's the shoutouts, bro. It's the shoutouts. Just don't do it anymore. We have to come to the unfortunate business of it all.
I just forget. You know what? I never. How about this? From this point on, I will now call Ari. Ari _ Shadow 022, which I also spelled wrong again. Son of a bitch!
Serious business. Tell him it's not Twitch. He won't listen to me. We'll take it under advisement and then not do
this
it.
quick muted clip that Ari's got.
I heard that there's another settlement that needs our help, Gladio. Prolokar's playing Shadow's clip just to be nice, but
Thanks
he
for that.
secretly hates him.
Make sure you guys
Hates
check out the
them.
bonus one.
So I'm interested to see how it's coming along. Oh, you're going random.
It wouldn't be a boneless one stream without Sakura.
bonus one loves Sakura.
Oh no.
Why is he saying it like that? I got it, guys.
I always found it funny that Ryu is technically the canonically better fighter over Ryu and Ken. But everyone picks Ken more because he's just faster.
And he's American.
Ryu's actually more powerful. If you can get some more hits on him, yeah, Ryu hits hard as fuck. But nobody plays Ryu.
Hit me, daddy. Hold up.
Some
What?
people do.
Stop. Pause.
Make sure you check out Mage Sight over here.
Yeah, mate side. Let's fucking go.
Playing some Disco Elysium. Not right in this
Better watch
clip,
out,
playing
Glady. I'm
Disco
gonna
Elysium.
steal your man
Disco
away.
Elysium's awesome. Check out Disco Elysium.
Flat defense. The most unlucky luck we've ever seen. Oh my gosh.
What a charming, nice, charming man. So sweet.
Make sure you guys check out Deus Marionette.
Oh, she has clips now.
And I don't know which one to muck
We're still making it. Still making it happen. All right, we're still making it happen.
Oh, I'm sorry. What? So what? He's mine. I don't like to share. Fine, keep your secrets.
Take, Karthus and Deus and Gladia's streams, and we're just gonna go through and clip the fuck out of them.
Yeah,
Here's someone who does have some clips.
I asked Marionette if I could, because consent is king.
He's somewhere in the back. I don't know.
And
All right, bro. You really
Fire's hard. How much fire needed to burn
What are you
before we
backing
made
up for? Come
computers to just live our lives comfortably?
You wanted it.
I like how the majority of the clips are like Elden Ring or Souls games.
Thank you for that there, beaters. Make sure you check out Gladia Nostrum right here.
They have kidnapped me.
I clipped this. I clipped her first clip.
They
Go
hired
me.
You never forget your first.
And they've locked me in.
Look at the headphone ears.
We can go clip the clip like. Yes, Gladia is forever trapped in the kitchen. I do like watching people who can't cook, and it's great. They gave her. She keeps putting glass in the food, and I think that's the key ingredient to everything. Make sure you guys check out Karthus Plays as well.
I can't watch
Avert
this.
your eyes, Steven.
La,
It's
la,
just-
la, la,
it's
la.
just-
I'm
it's-
covering
it's
my
nothing
eyes, but I can just look away. I'm also playing Diablo while I'm watching this. Look at that. I just unlocked a waypoint. I'm completely ignoring what's going on the screen. La da 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 da. It's the one.
I will say this.
the double G.
Right?
I will say this.
You
I think
know
it's a
with the
dig at me. Personally, I think it's a dig at me. But here's the thing, right?
Okay.
There's something so magical
Good clip, good
about
clip.
how they crafted the music. I think that, honestly, I don't think that it matters if Final Fantasy Remake or Rebirth was bad or good. I don't think it matters. The crowning achievement of Final Fantasy VII Rebirth is how well they tell story through the music alone. If you really listen to it, you can kind of piece together what's happening in the narrative based on how they've meshed together the tracks. For them to take something like One Winged Angel and redo it in kind of like a heroic way in chapter 1 or to blend parts of the Forgotten City with Temple of the Ancients at the same time of putting the foreboding Sephiroth music. It's masterfully done. So yeah, I fucking love the soundtrack in that game. And that game's really good too. It's just
So much game.
I'm also a little sad that it's over, but we'll play it again someday.
So much game.
Someday. I parked my crew on Costa del Sol Beach and logged off. And that's a great way for them to all stay for 3 years. For the Lord! Beezers, we gave you a shout out already. We figured we kind of gave you one, but it's all good. Mage Sight, what's going on? We gave you a shout out already too. But you know what? We can do it again. Actually, no, because the stream deck's being a dick. And I don't care. Look, I can't see on the stream. Did anyone not get a fucking shout out that deserves a fucking shout out? Now I can watch multiple streams. Stupid phone. Well, hey, remember when you had a problem with your PC, and now you have a problem with your phone? Welcome to the world.
Funny how the turntables.
That is true.
Hey,
Deus.
thank you, Mage.
So we will go ahead and do that.
I see you over on Prolokar stream too.
Last but not least, make sure you check out Pastor Lokar here every Monday, Wednesday, and Friday night on the East Coast.
I'm actually playing Diablo. No one would ever know.
I know. I'm so sorry.
Turntables, you say? Yep. And Brooke and Bruce Odyssey know all about that on the 1s and 2s.
You know. Yeah, I'm working on this, by the way. You know, there is something so I don't even know the words, but it's just I'm breaking my diet and eating junk food while listening to the Street Fighter hype up music. Like you hear like the yeah coming down, and if you think I'm going down, like, and Ryu's all in there, you know. DJ's all in there, yeah, haha, and doing all that kind of shit. And there's just my ass just kind of like, I'm gonna fuck some people up after I eat these fucking chips that I'm not supposed to be eating under doctor's orders.
All of my jokes are cries
Singing
for
my
help.
hymns? Yes, indeed, singing some hymns. All right, so I guess that's enough time for this. Let's go ahead and turn off this TV and hope that it doesn't fuck up until next time. Let's go ahead and send that back up into the stratosphere. Send it back up to Jesus.
Praise.
It comes down so gloriously, but then it's like it comes back up and it just sounds like ass. You need to grease them damn wheels there, Jesus.
Yeah,
Whoever
Jesus,
it is.
get on it.
St. Peter, St. Paul. Who the fuck's up there anyway?
Not
I don't
me.
even know anymore. Mean mugging your opponent. I know, right? We breaking bread, but I'd rather break records. Yes, indeed. The Street Fighter 6 music is really fucking good.
It's good.
And I am a fan of hip hop. And that shit is good. Those songs really do get me hyped for doing shit. I feel like I can listen to that shit and then go into work the next day and tell my supervisor that I deserve a raise. And then he tells me that I don't deserve it because I'm on like a final written or some shit. I don't fucking know. Alrighty, so hope you guys are excited. We're gonna get back to the Elden Ring tonight. Thank you all of you for coming through. Thank you all 1,200 and whatever it is followers. Thank you so much. Thanks for the responses on some of the Reddits that I've been doing. Thank you guys so much for the engagement on like TikTok. My wife put out a commercial. She actually got paid money to make a commercial for an indie horror writer, which is what I put out into the Discord. Thank you guys for engaging with that. That was nice. And also just thanks for kind of coming through and just kind of hanging out with the people that I'm like, hey, this might be a good streamer, check them out and help them get to affiliate, and hey, help this person out, because we build that nice community, right? Rising tide raises all the ships, or whatever the fuck Steven says. I don't know. I'm gonna take all of his fucking quotes and butcher and bastardize them.
That's what I do.
And hold up his stream even longer because I fucking hate him. No, I love you, buddy.
Truth said jest.
I can't say I hate you in church. I also shouldn't be saying things like fuck and shit and cock in church, but I do. That's why I haven't
Get
been
high
back
for sure. Well, I'm already there, pimp.
Oof. I saw her. Oh, thanks. She needs some motivation right now. She worked really hard on that shit, and she got paid for it, and it was great. But TikTok is a garbage platform, and I keep pushing her ass to not do TikTok anymore. TikTok is garbage at this point.
Do it on YouTube.
All of her time and effort could go into some nice 3 to 5 minute YouTube, not shorts, but YouTube videos. And I really wanted her to just do like quick snippets of like shit that she hates and horror movie reviews and shit.
Well, it's
'cause she
been
would be
over 10
fucking
years
crushing
since I
it.
got high.
If you guys
I'm a
are familiar with her channel,
square.
I'm not just
Oh
hyping
my
up 'cause she's my wife. She's a
god.
really good editor, and I think she needs to do new direction from TikTok, because TikTok is fucking stupid. Did you know that if you upload a video to TikTok and it's like, oh fuck, I gotta change something to it, and you delete it, and then you upload it again, it flags your account, and then you only get like 10 views, and you're like, why is the video that I worked so hard on getting such fucking shit reviews? I spent a lot of time in like TikTok lives and other things like that, just trying to figure out what the fuck's up with their stupid ass algorithm. I'm not a fan of the TikTok ban for the reasons that I feel like free speech, but I am in favor of the TikTok ban because they're fucking stupid sometimes. They spread good information, but they don't spread that fucking video where I'm talking about Baraka's fatality in a... It's horse church, you're good.
Or shit.
Oh, hey pro. Hey Mage, what? What is it, Mage? I got a question for you. I wasn't gonna ask here, but not sure when I can catch you next. Ask me, ask away. It's all good. Gamer, be good. What's going on? How you doing, Gamer? Be good. Thank you for the laugh track.
Not me, I got high much more recent, but Mage is pretty square. I love squares though. It's my favorite shape. Oh.
By the way, Mage, I have
What
been
a
rewatching
darling.
your disco VODs. They're awesome.
I'm in love with the shape of you.
You interested in doing a collab? Yes, on Dark Souls 1. Yes, at some point, podcast kind of thing. Yes, absolutely. Yes, I am. Hit me up off stream or on here, whatever it is, we can work out the details. And we can do all types of things. But already, I feel like we should actually do this first. There we go. I updated the stream title. Now people actually know, hey. 13 out of 10 idea. We'll watch. Hell yeah. Hell yeah. Hell yeah. All right.
Well, it's very legal
Church
where
is
I'm at, so
actually, it's
I
just
can be
beginning.
high all
it's
the
just
time.
beginning. We're going straight to the lands between, straight from fucking church. Take me to church.
all right. Well, that was Prolokar, ladies and gentlemen. And this has been another incredible episode of the Level 99 live stream, where we are feeling fine all the way up here at Level 99. But for all of my live stream style enjoyers, the show is not over. That's right. This is just half of what we've got going on. I am getting into the habit of breaking the part in half, so we separate the talking from the gameplay. I also record them locally on the computer so I can upload them separately later on my YouTube channel, which actually proved to be an excellent thing because obviously OBS took a shit on me earlier, and because of that, the YouTube stream died. So there is no YouTube stream happening right now, which is unfortunate, but we got to work with the hand that was given us. So I want to take a moment to thank everybody for hanging out with us here. If you're watching this on the upload, everybody that's still hanging out with us in the live stream, stick around because the show is not over. We're going to be jumping into Final Fantasy VII Rebirth, where we're tackling the last few chapters of the game. You can also find it on my YouTube channel, youtube.com/BM2KX. I want to thank each and every one of you for hanging out and staying through the entirety of the video. Be sure to like, share, and subscribe. And if you are not subscribed, please do let me know in the comments what I can do to earn your subscription. Till that, guys, until next time, take care, be safe, peace.